Let's just meditate. Don't feel the hate, use the energy and levitate. Contemplate, make sure your next decision great. Thank me later, I just showed you how to elevate. About the shit in our communities. Drop knowledge just to spread opportunities. And as always, think with greatness. Into the next zone.
Oh, baby, what a matchup. The time has come for Luke to face Anakin.
Can I get a day, you know?
The Miami Dolphins head west after finally answering the age-old question every football fan has wondered. What if a good college team played an NFL team?
Now scrambling to his left, throws a touchdown Miami, and it's Ferrum Smythe.
Dolphins take their show to San Francisco this week, taking on a 49ers squad who sharpened their defensive skills, maybe at just the right time.
Bosa got him from behind. The 49ers take over on fourth down again.
Niners aren't likely going to come away with another homer favorite on defense this week. It's easy enough to try and discredit their recent showing to facing a challenged offense. So let's just approach it with broader Bob Ross strokes. 49ers secondary has to come up with a way to do something no one has done yet. Beat Tua, Tyreek, and Jalen in a game where Tagovailoa starts and takes most of the snaps. No QB has the combination of numbers he has in 2022.
Tua, end zone, touchdown!
Tua's resume, as all know, built off his ability to find Waddle and Hill in big moments, and for big yards, no wide receiver duo has been more explosive this season or hard to handle.
Back to throw. Throws a touchdown, Hill. Downfield wide open, Waddle. Touchdown.
No two guys will handle them alone either, but you have to have two good corners to start. 49ers have Charvarius Ward on one side. He's the best candidate to stick on Hill. Lots of years practicing with him. And he's been locked down in 2022. 68.5 rating against makes him one of the best this season.
Charvarius Ward, he was back there in coverage. It was close.
San Francisco has given up a 90.9 rating to wide receivers across the year. That's not terrible, but it's not great relative to how other teams have handled wideouts. They can't play Waddle and Hill not terribly.
Lofting end zone, Cobb has it for the touchdown!
This is where we get to Nick Bosa. How might he be able to impact the game? Another sack last week, only has one game where he didn't get home.
That's a sackaroonie, baby.
The Niners have 33 sacks this season, pressure rate a nice high 20s, and they take on a line without Teron Armstead. Tua got sacked 4 times by the Texans, all of them after Armstead left the game.
Tua's been getting racked up this half by this Texans defensive front.
Miami running backs Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert also faced their former mates. Mostert didn't play last week with a knee issue. Wilson was quiet last week. Their run game is a built-in X factor. The Niners' rush attack, on the other hand, the heart of their offense.
Here's McCaffrey on a toss. A big play for the 49ers.
Deebo Samuel only ran 2 times last week. Christian McCaffrey was held to 2.9 yards per carry. Elijah Mitchell, longest run 12 yards. Rough week for their ground game.
Cross play, it's going nowhere as McCaffrey. Saints jam that up from the snap.
Can the Dolphins keep them quiet back-to-back weeks? 3.7 yards per carry allowed to running backs this season. Second hardest team for backs to gain yards on. Christian Wilkins, a beast in the middle. I think I saw someone say he's the best defensive tackle in the game at this point, or playing the best at the very least.
He's dropped in the backfield by Christian Wilkins.
That's one quick big man right there.
49ers passing game, like their run game, also quiet in Week 12. Jimmy Garoppolo having a Jimmy game manager kind of outing.
Gonna throw for the corner of the end zone, broken up, caught by Jawan Jennings on the ricochet.
49ers weren't great on third down last week. That's something they're going to have to correct this week. And they were kind of rough in the red zone. Their passing attack can run through Deebo and Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle at tight end, CMC out of the backfield. They're most effective when their ground game sets the table.
Caught by Brandon Ayuk.
What a throw to Kittle!
Deebo Samuel all the way into the end zone.
McCaffrey sprinting away.
Miami's defense has played wide receivers well, holding them to a rating under 90. They're giving up a 95.1 rating to running backs, that's kind of average. Tight ends, 125.6. In fact, even in their blowout win, a touchdown allowed to tight end Jordan Akins, 5 catches, 5 targets, 61 yards.
Akins taking on tacklers, and he bangs his way in for the touchdown.
Dolphins pass rush, it comes in off a 5-sack performance.
And he is going backwards again. blown up by that Miami defense.
Miami is blitz happy. Jimmy G might be staring back and giving them the dirty Harry line. Versus 5+ pass rushers this season, only 2 quarterbacks have a higher rate than Garoppolo against the blitz. 7 touchdowns, 69.2 completion rate.
Here's Kittle. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Tua is one of the other 2, by the way, so go ahead and make his day too, San Francisco. This game is going to make my day, so will your comments and predictions. You are the true authors of these previews. Let's see how many on our panel of 10 take Darth and how many go Skywalker. I know, the whole last name thing, but you get it.